everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, then make sure you are subscribed and you turn on your post notifications. Today I have an exciting video for you. I wanted to chat with all of you about symptoms I had before taking a pregnancy test and before taking a positive pregnancy test. My very first YouTube video was taking a pregnancy test 7 days before my missed period and it coming out pregnant. Unfortunately, I never recorded when I got pregnant with my first child, Olivia, and so today I wanted to sit down and chat with you all about my symptoms that I had mainly with her and that I kind of missed with my second pregnancy. I thought this would be a great video idea because I remember when I was trying to get pregnant that I would Google symptoms of pregnancy before having a missed period, and I would Google what are signs of pregnancy and this and that. And so I wanted to come on here as somebody who has experienced pregnancy and just tell you my exact thoughts and feelings about it, because I know WebMD oftentimes doesn't have all of the answers and sometimes they just post way too much information on there and that your brain just gets kind of overloaded and you're just like, okay, well, I have at least 3 of these, 76 signs that I could be pregnant. So my very first sign of being pregnant before having a positive pregnancy test was having enlarged breasts. And this is something that other people noticed about me and I didn't really take notice of until people started pointing it out. They'd be like, dang, you look really good in that shirt, or are you wearing a push-up bra and stuff like that. And it really wasn't something that I took notice of. And mainly it was because I feel as though I wasn't expecting to really be pregnant. And so it kind of threw me off guard and I was like, maybe I'm a young woman and I'm finally hitting my peak of how big my boobs are actually gonna get. So I was thrilled with it. I was really thrilled with it until my boobs started to actually hurt. And they became so tender to the point that I could not even put a bra on. And this was with my first pregnancy. This symptom wasn't as strong with my second pregnancy, and I don't know if that's because my boobs had already been through like the process, but I just remember I would try to put on a bra and it was just like, it was like my boobs had exercised extreme just the last 3 days, and this was the result of just like sore muscles. So having plump breasts and pairing that with, I guess, tenderness, that was my very first symptom of pregnancy. And again, that wasn't something that I took notice of. It was something that other people were kind of noticing about me. So if you've been getting some compliments lately about your chest size, then maybe you have to think about, whether or not you could be pregnant. The very second symptom and the very first symptom that I finally felt like something was throwing me off was I started to take naps. I am not a nap person whatsoever. I am either deathly ill or I am pregnant if you find me sleeping during the day. And I remember going to my grandma's house and sitting on the couch, and then all of a sudden I was out and it was like noon and I slept for about 3 hours and I woke up and I was like, whoa, what was that about? I want to throw this out there that every single pregnancy obviously is different, and so not everybody is going to experience the exact same symptoms that I did, but I personally just want to throw my information out there in case there's somebody out there that has 1 or 2 of my symptoms, because again, I'm not going to have all 76 items that are listed on WebMD. The next symptom that I noticed that just changed about me, and this is usually not something that is posted, I don't think, on Google and stuff like that, but this is just something personally that I noticed. I noticed a major personality change for me both times in my pregnancies before I took a positive pregnancy test. With Olivia, I was so at ease and it was almost like I was just so peaceful, and it was like a blissful feeling all the time. And it was so strange because I would be with Robbie and he'd be kind of picking up an argument and trying to start something with me, and I'd be like, it's okay. You know, like I was just so nonchalant about everything. And usually I usually want the last word and on any argument, and so I just remember that personality change. I was totally okay if he was mad at me because I just felt like something going on with me and in the world. It was just, everything was just meant to be, and that was just the feeling I carried with me. My personality change with Cora was that I was very snappy and very, I want to say aggressive. But it wasn't like that, but it was very just like kind of on edge and like no patience, and I want things done now, or I don't know, just like I was the one trying to start arguments and stuff like that. I was just very, it just like uneasy, which is kind of funny because my daughter Olivia, she is, I want to say, very kind and everything. And then Cora, we call her a baby Hulk. So it's kind of funny thinking about those personality changes that I had at the very, very beginning of pregnancy before I took a test, and just seeing like their personalities now and how they kind of match up with what I was feeling. Another early pregnancy sign that I did have before taking a pregnancy test was that I would gag whenever I would brush my teeth, and it happened every single time. Every time I went to go use the toothpaste, I would gag, or every time I went to go use some soap in the shower, I would gag. I couldn't stand the smell of that, and I thought that was very strange because obviously every single day in my life I'm not gagging when I'm brushing my teeth or washing my body in the shower. Along with that gagging of brushing my teeth and washing myself in the shower, I began to have little food aversions. It wasn't to the extreme, but it would be like, yeah, I really don't want any chicken anymore. I really just don't want any meat. And that was something that was so weird to me. I definitely loved my steak, my chicken, everything like that. I mean, I was always meal prepping, and of course I had chicken every single day, chicken, turkey, tuna, fish, everything like that. And then all of a sudden I was like, nope, I don't want that. It was kind of more like it didn't make me nauseous or anything, but I just didn't have the appetite for it anymore, and that was very strange. Another symptom I had was that I always wanted curly fries, no matter whether or not it was with Olivia or Cora. Both times before I found out I was pregnant, I had to have curly fries and then something fizzy, like a fizzy drink, whether it be Sprite, or actually I really wanted lemonade too. So I guess like something very salty and then something fizzy and sour. And every single time I would be like, okay, I want French fries. I remember I got Chick-fil-A a lot with Olivia before I found out I was actually pregnant, and then I was addicted to Arby's with Cora. I remember that my addiction to the curly fries to Arby's was just so bad that I actually went to the store. The only store that was around was Walmart, and I got this huge bag of frozen curly fries in the frozen section that was actually from Arby's. And so I just remember being so excited that I had found those when I was pregnant. But it was just crazy because those addictions and everything happened way before I even found out I was pregnant. So this was probably the very last indicator for me before finding out that I was pregnant. This was the last symptom, and it has to do with, I guess, like conceiving and the moment you conceive. I never got that spotting, that blood that Google talks about and a lot of other people talk about when you do conceive, but I did get the feeling that, and I hope this makes sense, I did get the feeling that everything was just sealed up down there. everything was shut as tight as can be and nothing was getting through. And so I don't know, as a woman, I know my body, and I just felt like nothing was gonna come out of that area anytime soon. I know just having my period every month, you can kind of sense, oh, things are about to start or this is about to happen. And definitely, I just didn't get that feeling that anything was gonna happen. And then it's kind of strange, but a lot of pregnancy symptoms kind of mimic your normal menstrual cycle. And so hopefully me telling you some of these strange things like personality changes or gagging when you're brushing your teeth or just wanting salty foods is another indication that, you know, that it could be a possibility that this month you are pregnant. I also want to throw out a positive message to those who are on Google and they're searching pregnancy symptoms and they're really trying hard to get pregnant and they're watching my video and they're crossing their fingers that this is the month that you do conceive. I do want to throw it out there, if you're new to my channel, that I totally understand the will to want to be a mom and the desire to just have that feeling. I did lose a child right before I conceived my rainbow baby, and I just want to share some sympathy with all of you that are going through similar situations. And I want to let you know that no matter what happens, everything is happening for a reason in your lifetime, and you are going to be a mommy one way or another in the near future. And I hope that you remain positive and you never lose hope and just appreciate everything that's going on in your life right now. And I hope that my video helps you in one way or another. If you enjoyed this video and want other videos like this, then make sure to like this video for love. I have a lot of mommy pregnancy videos on my channel, as well as positivity and getting through hard things in life. And so if that's your thing, if you are on a mission to be the best version of yourself and have that happy life, then make sure you tune into my channel, because I'm striving for the same. And I hope you guys just all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will be talking to all of you guys soon.
All my life was a fight. Tell me what's wrong when nothing's ever been right. I was abandoned, alone in the night. There was no darkness cause I'd never seen light. Put the past behind me, if I do fall, I'm gonna get up, defy these odds. I won't give up cause I'm too strong. I said I won't give up cause I'm too strong. Nah.